What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Slackerz, bringing you guys our next matchup in the Everyone is Here tournament. So, we have a very good matchup today, and I can't wait to kind of dive into it a little bit. But if you're new, I will throw up the rules on screen in just a second so you understand how this whole tournament, the process works, but it's very simple. It's a tournament. We have 100 characters in it. Each day on my channel, I will upload one match from the tournament, except for Sundays. But I'll talk about the two characters, try to make a case why they might make sense for Smash DLC, and feel free to vote for whoever you want in the matchup. It's all for fun. We're here just to have a nice little time, show a little bit of support for a character that we like, regardless of whatever their situation is. Doesn't matter if they're an assist trophy, me costume, a spirit, none of that matters, alright? It's all for fun. So let me throw up the rules. And like I was just kind of saying, this tournament is just for fun. Always keep that in mind when voting, when replying to other people's comments. Please be friendly about it. It's simply put, it's all for fun. All right, very for fun. But another important rule: you only get one vote. How do you vote? That's also very simple. Down in the comment section, you type who your vote is for. You know, for the day. Very simple. So today's matchup is Heihachi from Tekken taking on Akira Howard from the very new, one of Nintendo's newest games in Astral Chain. And I can't wait to talk about the character. But yeah, you vote for one of those two in the comments. You are allowed to vote for both. Simply type both. That's how that works. If you want to see both of them in Smash, all good. But again, one vote per person. The rest of the rules, though, this is a double elimination tournament, meaning any character will have to lose 2 times before being officially eliminated. And, yeah, if we ever have a tie once we get to the results, I'll just flip a coin on camera. It's the fairest way to break any tie. So, yeah, hopefully that doesn't happen, but it has in the past, so it might happen again. We'll see. But, yeah, the last rule, each matchup, voting-wise, will only last 1 week. That way, you know, the tournament just keeps on running smoothly. So today's Thursday, meaning we'll get the results of today's matchup next Thursday. So any votes that come in after that, obviously they're not going to count. So very simple. So let's get to the results and the matchup for the day. So last week's match was a very interesting one because there's pretty much a big time joke character. So did Sephiroth take the L against the block from Tetris? That was funny, right? If not, I'm not a funny man, so don't... Okay, whatever. Let's just go to the jokes. The jokes. I'm not good at jokes. Let's just go to the results. Alright, there's definitely some people... I mean, look, Sephiroth did win. Sephiroth won 46 votes to just 29 votes for Tetris L Block. Don't worry, Tetris fans. L Block's still in the tournament, just in the loser bracket. But there were quite a bit of people that were saying, yeah, I'm going to vote for Tetris because it'd be a meme, it'd be like just a WTF character, something just so ridiculous, and having those sort of characters are okay in my opinion, but I couldn't pass up the vote chance to have Sephiroth in the game, so that's why I voted for him. But yeah, Sephiroth gets to move along in the tournament with his next matchup being against Dixie Kong, but we'll see how that match in a couple weeks down the line. So let's get to the matchup for the day. One I'm very interested in trying to get to finally. Heihachi from the Tekken series taking on Akira from the Astral Chain series, one of Nintendo's newest games, one of their newest babies. So I got a few pretty, I think, okay points that I'm going to make for Akira's inclusion. So let me start off. So like I said, Astral Chain, I think they came out, what, August, right? I'm pretty sure that was August. Nintendo, they did a pretty decent job marketing it and advertising it. I've seen a whole bunch of seen a whole bunch of ads online, YouTube videos and stuff like that. So they've been promoting the game. They want people to buy it. It is one of their newest games, and kudos to Nintendo for doing that. So why could this make sense? Few reasons. First of all, after we all heard Sakurai state that we're going to get more DLC and it's going to be from newer generation or newer worlds coming together, a lot of people are expecting, all right, maybe that's just entirely new franchises. Some people are considering even newer characters that have never been playable. I mean, they could kind of be their own world, even if they're from a series that's represented. It kind of goes a little deeper than that. I'm not going to get into that right now, but Astral Chain, not represented in Smash Bros. In any way. Alright? So, like, a couple weeks ago, we had the random Daemon X Machina Spirit event. We got 4 random spirits from Daemon X Machina to drop in Smash Bros. We didn't get any characters, we didn't get assist trophies, we only got spirits. It was still cool. I was pretty happy about that. But they didn't do that for Fire Emblem Three Houses. We didn't get any for that. We didn't get anything for Astral Chain. So is Nintendo kind of looking at Astral Chain like, alright, this is something that we wanted to promote heavily. We want people to kind of get invested in. And maybe this will be one of the newer worlds that will get introduced in Smash Bros. For DLC. And, I mean, like, Nintendo, they seem pretty high on this this new game, this new franchise. And from the reviews, a lot of people that, you know, obviously been playing it, a lot of good things I keep hearing about it. It sounds like an extremely fun game. I was just doing a tiny bit of research, and I might actually have to go buy this now. It actually sounds very cool. I've seen a little bit of gameplay as well, but looks pretty fun. So, the main character, Akira. The 2 characters that you see on screen, I believe they are twins. So, you could do the alternate skins. You could have the 4 males and then 4 females. So, they're twins. They're going to have the same hitbox, obviously, if they're going to be alternate skins of each other, which I think works. It pretty much, yeah, that would work. But moveset wise, I think the main thing that really kind of gets me excited, and I think it'd just be somewhat different to what we already have, cool vibes. The character, they have these things that they summon that are called legions. They're like, I don't know if you want to call them monsters or whatever, but these legions have all sorts of different sort of styles. So they have legions that have sword and blade attacks. So, Whoopi, a sword user. Not just a sword user. There's many more of these legions that come out there. You have archers, so you got some ranged attacks. You got melee, and you got ranged weapons. That's already a cool moveset right there. I know we have characters like that, but cool mix of characters and kind of gameplay that would work. I believe they have one that's like a brawler type of thing. Gets in your face and just really punches you. And, I mean, look, you don't want to get punched by one of these things, all right? And then I think there's another one that has like an axe, if I'm not mistaken, that you can throw it and it doesn't detonate, if I'm not mistaken. So an axe that explodes is kind of cool. So you can throw the axe and it acts as an axe, but it will act as a projectile. But it can stick into, like, I think it would be a great way to use it. It would stick into, you know, whatever you throw it at. So say you miss your opponent and it sticks into a wall, it'll detonate after a couple seconds. Or maybe you can remote detonate it somehow, like you put the button prompt in, the button command for the attack again, and the axe would detonate. So something like that would be very cool as well. I mean, those are just kind of a few things, but of course you can do different things with the blade. You can do different things with the archer, punching, the axe. There's all sort of other things you can do. I don't have too much time to go into a fully big fledged out moveset, but those are a few things that really caught my attention, and I was like, that could make for some cool character work right there. I'd like to see this character. Personally, I'm not a big fan of, alright, this character just came out, so immediately put them into Smash Bros. I'm kind of like, alright, look, let me take a step back. Let's have them get built up a little bit, you know, kind of prove themselves a little bit, so to speak, and then we can put them in Smash. So, yeah, I'm kind of the other way on this one. Like, I'd be totally down to see Akira in Smash Bros. Just style-wise, I think would fit, and, you know, it's another Nintendo character. They're just really getting behind this game, and it's good to see. So, but Akira does have stiff competition today with his opponent, Heihachi Tekken. Now, we did have the Heihachi Mii costume in Smash Wii U 3DS. Yes, Heihachi is in Smash Bros. Ultimate as a part of Pac-Man's taunt. That doesn't matter for this one, alright? Does not matter. If you still like the character, you can still vote for him. All for fun. Character-wise, name is recognizable. Moveset is so easy. Comes from his fighting game. Tekken is one of the biggest fighting game franchises in the world. People know who this character is. Simple. You don't really... It's one of those things you could just, like, announce it, and it could happen. And people will be okay with it. People will know who it is. People will just understand, okay, makes sense. Big AAA character. It makes sense, right? And I believe Sakurai did state in Smash Wii U 3DS he wanted to get Heihachi in the game, but he couldn't quite get it to work. And I think the big thing was for 1v1s, he wanted the character to always be facing his opponent like he does in his actual Tekken fighting game. Didn't happen for Wii U 3DS, but he kind of fixed that, and Ryu and Ken now do that for Smash Ultimate with their 1v1s. So, Tekken, Heihachi, that could also work. So, I mean, like, you give Sakurai time, right? Give him some time, and he will absolutely come up with, or more than likely, he'll come up with a fix to whatever issue he might see with the character, and like, all right, that doesn't quite work, but, you know, for whatever reason it might be. So, character-wise, makes 100% sense. But the big thing is, you know, Heihachi's voice actor a couple years ago passed away. And I think that could be the big thing that would really hinder his chances to actually get in to Smash Bros. Potentially. Sure, they could maybe do a new voice actor, but I don't know if that's a route they want to go. I don't know if maybe the fans would be okay with it. I'm not entirely sure. But I think, and again, Tekken is a Bandai game, right? Yeah. Wow, I just drew a blank there for a second. But, like, this is, like, Bandai needs another character in Smash Bros. With all the help that they've given. It's just kind of like, how is this not a thing yet? So, Tekken, big series. They got quite a bit of characters in Tekken themselves that would also make some tremendous reps. And I think we have another Tekken rep in the tournament, Jin Kazama. So, I think if Tekken were to get another rep, that's probably one way they could go with it. And I think it'd just make more sense if it wasn't Heihachi. If Tekken gets a rep, I don't think it'll be Heihachi, but if somehow it was, I'd be okay with it. There are people that have played PlayStation All-Stars. He was in that, so kind of seeing that potentially happen as well. First character to be playable in PlayStation All-Stars and a Smash Bros. Game. That'd be kind of a cool little achievement, I guess you could say. But, look, Heihachi, if he gets in, awesome. Ryu against Heihachi, that'd be so cool to see in Smash Bros. Of all things, right? Overall, character-wise, I'm down to see him. I don't think it'll happen. So I think I'm actually going to, this time around, I'm going to vote for Akira. I just like the imagining how the character could end up playing, and maybe I'm completely off with how you guys might think the character could play, but the way I'm envisioning it, I'd like to see that, and I think we could have a lot of fun with that. So Akira is getting my vote in this one. So yeah, that's going to be it for this one. Let me know who you guys are voting for down in the comments, either Heihachi or Akira, or both, because that's totally fine. Yeah, that's it. So a little sneak peek for tomorrow's video. The matchup tomorrow, we have Impa from the Legend of Zelda series taking on Velvet Crow from the Tales of series. So we'll see another Bandai character tomorrow. We'll see how that plays out. Should be an interesting matchup, to say the least. But that's the matchup, and then the results for tomorrow will be... Ooh, that'll be a good one. It was Gino taking on Arle, so that's the results. Should be fun. Should be fun. But that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. I was trying to think. No, I didn't have time to make a second video today. I wanted to, but I have to go to work in, like, what time is it? I have to go to work in, like, less than 8 hours from now, and I just got home, and it's ridiculous. So, no second upload today. I should have a second upload tomorrow, but I'll say that for tomorrow. Whatever. Anyway, that's it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully we catch you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.